Hello, good morning students. Welcome to Unique Coaching class. Students, in this chapter we have covered all the point except one. Okay, chapter માં આપણે બધા જ point જોઈ લીધા છે. Only one point is remaining and we are going to cover that last point of this chapter in this sum. Chapter નો એક જ point બાકી છે જે આપણે આજના sum માં cover કરીશું. So it's about what? So the remaining point is about the loss, normal loss. Normally remember there are two type of loss. First, abnormal loss and second, normal loss. Okay, loss કેટલી ટાઈપના હોય છે? Two ટાઈપના, abnormal loss and normal loss. What is abnormal loss? So whatever we learn right now in this chapter, in a previous video or as a homework, the whatever loss comes, these all are abnormal loss. જેટલા પણ દાખલા જોયા છે જેમાં જે પણ loss આવ્યો છે abnormal. Abnormal means due to theft, due to stolen, due to fire. Okay, તો એને કારણે જે loss થાય છે, અચાનક આગ લાગી જાય, ચોરી થઈ જાય, તે abnormal loss છે. So what is normal loss? Normal loss means the loss due to natural. Okay, naturally જે loss થઈ એનો કોઈ ઓપ્શન નથી. Abnormal loss ને આપણે સ્ટોપ કરી શકીએ છીએ. We can save our goods from abnormal loss, but we can't save our goods from normal loss. Okay, normal loss થી goods ને બચાવી નહીં શકાય because એ naturally થતું જ હોય છે. For example, suppose the A of Surat send 10,000 liter petrol to Delhi. Okay, by way. Okay, by road. So now think that when the goods, this 10,000 liter petrol reach Delhi after 2 days or 3 days. So when they check the liter, so it will be 10,000 liter? No, it must be 9,800 or 9,900 liter. Okay, so 100 ke 200 ke liter ઓછું થઈ જશે. Why? Due to natural causes. Okay, કુદરતી કારણોસર, due to the ગ્લોબલ વોર્મિંગ, ડ્યુ ટુ ધી નેચરલ, ડ્યુ ટુ ધી હોટ, ડ્યુ ટુ જે ગરમી છે એને કારણે અમુક લોસ થઈ જશે. હવે એમાં કેટલા પણ એક્શન લેશે એ લોકો કંઈ થવાનું નથી, લોસ થવાનું જ છે. ઓકે, ડ્યુ ટુ ધીસ નેચરલી. ઓકે, નેચરલ છે. સો ધીસ લોસ કોલ્ડ નોર્મલ લોસ. એટલે આમાં કેટલા પણ પ્રયત્ન કરીશું આપણે એને અટકાવી નહીં શકીએ. ઓકે, સો ઇન શોર્ટ, વોટ ઇઝ ધ નોર્મલ લોસ? નોર્મલ લોસ that loss which occurred due to natural causes. Okay, કુદરતી કારણોસર જે લોસ થાય એને નેચરલ લોસ, નોર્મલ લોસ કહેવાય છે. અને જે માનવ નિર્મિત હોય, ઓકે, જે માનવ દ્વારા થતું હોય છે, જેમ કે આગ લાગે તો માનવીય ભૂલ કહેવાય, બરાબર, ચોરી થવી વગેરે. So that is called abnormal loss. So normally we have covered, we have solved this sum where abnormal loss is given. Now today is the first sum when we are going to understand normal loss. તો આજના દાખલાનો બસ આ જ પોઈન્ટ બાકી છે અને ચેપ્ટરનો પણ આ જ પોઈન્ટ બાકી છે કે નોર્મલ લોસ આવે કોને કહેવાય, એની ઇફેક્ટ શું આપવી તે. ઓકે, સો ઇન ધીસ સમ ઓલમોસ્ટ એવરી પોઈન્ટ you know how to solve. Only one point is remaining, normal loss. Okay, so ચેપ્ટરનો જે નવો લાસ્ટ પોઈન્ટ બાકી છે એ છે નોર્મલ લોસ, જે આજે આપણે વિડીયોમાં કવર કરવાના છે. That is what is normal loss and what its effect. Okay, so let's start to solve this sum. So what is twist point? I just told you. Now let's start to solve. Sonpal of Sankheda consigned 10,000 liter of oil to Dhanpal of Dholka at the cost price rupees 10 per liter. So how much goods sent? 10,000 liter. What is cost price? Rupees 10. What is invoice price? So let's see later on. On 1st April 15, Sonpal paid rupees 1500 for freight and 500 for insurance while sending the goods. You can check here. The point is, here there is no any clue about the invoice price. You can see there is any point regarding invoice price? No, invoice price no koi point આપેલો જ નથી. Okay, there is no point regarding invoice price. So now what to do? Nothing. It's easy for you. Okay, when we start the chapter, when we solve at that time we solve 2 or 3 sum. When we start the chapter we solve 2 or 3 sum. In that sum there is no point regarding invoice price. Okay, my invoice price no koi point હતો જ નથી. So this was the same point. There is no point regarding invoice price. It means, okay, it means that the consigner didn't send goods with the invoice price. Okay, he sent the goods at cost price. જે cost છે cost માં send કરે છે, કોઈ profit add કરીને મોકલતા નથી એમ. So nothing. Okay, we don't have to give two entry like invoice price and difference. Direct જે value છે એ આપણે entry આપી દઈશું. Okay, so let's start to give entry also. First of all, who is the consigner and consignee? So here Sonpal is a consigner. Okay, who is the consigner? Sonpal. And who is the consignee? So consignee કોણ છે અહીંયા? Here consignee is Dhanpal. Okay, Sonpal is a consigner and Dhanpal is a consignee. Okay, so 10,000 liter oil send at rupees 10 per liter. So let's give this effect. We know the effect. શું આવશે effect? 10,000 liter send કર્યું છે, 10 rupees per liter છે. So this effect will become in consignment account debit side to goods sent on consignment 10,000 liter each of 10 total 1 lakh. I have give all the effect because there is a no twist point, only one twist point, that is natural cost. So I will explain that, and other all points entry I have already give because nothing twist point. Sonpal paid means the consigner. Okay, consigner paid 1500 for freight and 500 for insurance while sending the goods. So this entry will become consignment account debit side to cash account. Okay, freight and insurance 1500 500 total 2000. Then Sonpal drew a bill for a 3 months for 50,000 on Dhanpal. So bill છે કેટલાની છે? 50,000. So advance આપ્યો છે 50,000 BR. So in a consignee account credit side BR account advance 50,000. Then was immediately returned by the later duly accepted. After 1 month, Sonpal discount this bill at the rate of 80% discount per annual. So how much discount we have to calculate? 3 months ની હતી and discount after 1 month. Okay, so આપણે 2 months નું calculate કરીશું. 50,000 પર 80% પ્રમાણે કેટલા months? 2 months નું discount ગણીશું. So this entry will become consignment account debit side BR discount. Okay, BR discount 50,000 80% 2 months નું ગણીશું. So it will be 1500. So these all are normal entry of this chapter, nothing twist point. Dhanpal is entitled to get general commission at the rate of 5% on total sale and Dell credit commission at the rate of 2% on credit sale. So we give effect when we give effect of sale. Okay, sale ની effect આવશે ત્યારે આપીશું. On 31st March 15, Dhanpal sent an account sale and a bank draft for the amount due from him. He reported in the account sale that there was a loss of 50 liter of oil due to natural cause. Look at here, clearly told that કે જે loss થયો છે શેને કારણે છે? Natural causes, કુદરતી કારણોસર. So this is called normal loss. Clear? So in this question they give normal loss. I just told you that this is the new point which is remaining in this chapter. We are going to understand in this sum. So what will be its effect? Nothing. Its only effect comes at the end. Okay, when we calculate closing stock. તો આની effect ક્યાં આવશે? ફક્ત ને ફક્ત closing stock માં આવશે and no other effect of this natural loss, normal loss. Okay, it's like the repairing expense. Okay, if you know that there is a repairing expense regarding closing stock, so we give effect only calculation of closing stock, we less that. તો same here normal loss ની પણ એ જ effect આવશે જ્યારે આપણે stock ની calculation કરીશું ત્યારે loss છે, loss આપણે એને less કરીશું. Same effect. So right now we don't have to give any effect of this normal loss. We give effect when we do the calculation of stock. Okay, તો ફક્ત stock ની calculation માં effect આવશે and nothing. So next point, there was a loss of 100 liter of oil due to theft in tranches. Okay, રસ્તામાં ચોરી થઈ છે. એમાં કેટલું ચોરી થયું છે? 100 liter. And the insurance company admitted claim of 800. So we know this calculation, nothing to this point. 100 liter oil theft. Okay, and what is the price of oil? 10 rupees નું છે. So 100 liter નું oil ગયું છે અને price છે 10 rupees. So 100 liter oils 10 rupees, so 1000, and we have to add expense only consigner because this happen on the way, on the tranches. Okay, so consigner na expense add કરીશું. Consigner કેટલો expense કર્યો છે? Here you can see that consigner expense is 2000. Okay, consigner na expense કેટલો છે? That is 2000 for 10,000 liters. Okay, 10,000 liters માં 2000 expenses કર્યો છે. So here 10,000 liter માં 2000 expense and here our 100 liters. So what will be 100? So it will become 20. So 1000 plus 20 120 and insurance company pass claim 800. So that is a 220 rupees loss. And both entry will become consignment credit side. Here insurance company claim 800, profit loss abnormal loss 220. So normal point, nothing twist point. Now the next, he paid. He means Dhanpal, the consignee, okay, because this information about given in account cell. Dhanpal બધી information આપે છે. So he paid 970 while taking delivery of remaining goods. Okay, goods ની delivery લેતી વખતે, and 1745 is a sales expense. So we know this effect. Debit side, Dhanpal account expense for goods delivery and sales expense. Okay, and it's a Dhanpal, so we give second effect in Dhanpal account by consignment expense total 3715. Next, about the selling, he sold 5,000 liter of oil at the rate of 70 per liter to Garibdas on credit. So it's a credit sell, 5,000 liter at 17. Then he sold 3830 liters of oil at the rate of 16 per liter at cash. So it's a cash sell. He purchased 25 liter of oil at the rate of 16 per liter for his personal use. So he also purchased goods. Okay, so three type of sell is given: cash, credit, and personal. So credit sell, Dhanpal account sells credit sell 85,000, cash sell will come 61280, and personal 400. So total is 146,680. So it will be second effect in consignment account sell 146,680. And here we give effect of sell, so we also give effect commission. Okay, કેટલું commission આપવાનું છે? So here the commission is okay. General commission at the rate of 5% and Dale Crader 2%. Okay, general 5 છે અને Dale Crader 2% છે. So let's give that effect. General commission, it will be calculated on total sale. Okay, 14685%, and the Dale Crader calculate on credit sale. Credit sale is here 85. So 85 na 2%. Okay, total 9034, cross entry consignee account, consignment account, commission 9034. Okay, now the next point 7. Garibdas was declared insolvent after having recovered 80,000 of the amounts due from him. As the nothing was recoverable out of balance money due from him, the said amount was written off as a bad debt. Okay, so Garibdas ને જે સેલ કરેલું એમાં bad debt પડી છે. Now here to Garibdas we made a credit sale. Okay, Garibdas ને કયું sell કર્યું છે? Credit sale, and we know that here Dale Crader commission given. In case of Dale Crader commission, we didn't give any effect of bad debt which on credit sale. Okay, credit sale ની જે bad debt છે એની કોઈ effect આવશે નહીં, right? Because Dale Crader commission આપેલું છે. So credit sale ની આ bad debt છે, we didn't give any effect of that. Okay, so there will be no effect of this bad debt. Okay, so here we have completed all the entry. Now the last point, that is closing stock. Okay, so let's start to calculate closing stock. Okay, and it is the new point which we have to understand. You can see the all entry are normal, simple. There is nothing twist point. Okay, તો આમાં એક જ twist point આવશે, એ છે closing stock માં twist point આવશે. So let's solve that. What is twist point in that? So here how much goods sent? 10,000 liters sent. Okay, કેટલું send કર્યું? 10,000 liter. Then 50 liter was natural causes ને કારણે ગયું. 100 liter normal abnormal loss છે. Then 5,000 liter sold cash sale. Then it is a credit sale. It's a cash sale and it's a personal use. So normally how we calculate closing stock? Okay, normally આપણે closing stock કઈ રીતે calculate કરીએ છીએ? So normally we find out the remaining goods. Okay, જેટલો stock બેચ્યો છે goods find out કરીએ. Then we add the expense. Okay, we add consignor expenses and then we add consignee expense. These are our steps. Okay, but remember when in a question they give normal loss, in that case we have to change the calculation. Normal loss na cases ma તમારે હવે calculation બદલવી પડશે. We have to find out closing stock another method. Okay, so remember it is the new point. When normal loss given Okay, we should find out closing stock with following method. Okay, so whenever in a question they give normal loss, so here our calculation of closing stock will be changed. Okay, so now how to find out closing stock? So remember this step. Okay, જે step છે step તમારે યાદ રાખવાના છે when normal loss is given. And also one more point in exam, this type of point as many times as a short sum. Okay, ટૂંકા દાખલામાં point ઘણી વાર પૂછાયો છે the closing stock calculation when normal loss is given. તો હવે આપણે જે કેલ્ક્યુલેશન કરીએ છીએ શોર્ટ દાખલામાં ઘણી વાર છે, તમે બુકમાં શોર્ટ દાખલા પણ જોજો, એમાં તમને 5 to 6 દાખલા જોવા મળશે when we have to normal loss is given and we have to find out closing stock. So how to do this calculation? So remember this step. First of all, start from the goods sent. Okay, how much goods sent in liter and in total amount, total rupees. Then we less here the loss, sorry, we add the expense. પહેલા જે goods send કર્યું પછી એમાં expense add કરીશું. Normal we not add. When we doing the calculation of closing stock, we add consignor expense and consignee expense. Here same we have to consignor and consignee આપણે બંનેના expense add કરીશું. We have to add consignors expense and also we have to add consignee expense. અને બીજા કોના expense આપણે add કરીશું? Also consignee expense. consignee expense તો add કરવાના જ, સાથે સાથે consignee ના પણ expense આપણે add કરીશું. consignor and consignee expense. And there is a loss. There are two losses given, normal and abnormal loss. So we have to less both loss. Okay, જે loss આપી છે બંને loss ને શું કરવાની છે? લેસ કરવાની છે. ઓકે, કોઈને પણ પહેલા લેસ કરો, પહેલા નોર્મલ પછી અબનોર્મલ અથવા પહેલા અબનોર્મલ પછી નોર્મલ. ઇન શોર્ટ બંને લોસ ને આપણે શું કરવાની છે? લેસ કરવાની છે. નોર્મલ લોસ એન્ડ abnormal loss. Then we should add consigning expense. Just you have to remember this format. Okay, આ format તમારે યાદ રાખવાનું છે. This is the calculation of stock we have to do when in a question they give normal loss. Okay, normal loss આપશે ત્યારે આ રીતે calculation કરવી પડશે. So now let's start this calculation. First of all, goods sent. How much goods sent? So here we have sent 10,000 liter, each of 10 rupees. 10,000 liter goods sent કર્યું છે, each of 10 rupees. So 10,000 liter. So in a liter we have to write 10,000, each of 10 rupees. Here we have to total amount. Okay, total કેટલા rupees થાય છે? Total થશે 1 lakh. Okay, 10,000 liter અને એની value કેટલી છે? 1 lakh rupees. 10,000 liter and its value is 1 lakh. Okay, then we have to add expense, consignor and consignee. Okay, બંનેના expense add કરવાના છે. So here how much consignor expense, how much consignee expense? So remember consignor આપણે સ્ટોકમાં બધા expense જોઈએ છે, means 2000 આવશે. And for a consignee, which expense we consider? We consider only expense regarding non-recurring, means regarding the goods deliver. Okay, not the selling સિવાયના. So here there are two expense done by consignee. So which we consider 1970. So અહીંયા 2000 છે ને અહીંયા કેટલા છે? 1970. So બંનેના expense આપણે લઈશું. But remember it's a expense. So where we have to write, in liter or in rupees? So expense એ તો rupees માં થશે ને. So આપણે rupees માં લખીશું here 2000. Okay, and consignee expense 1970. Clear? And here it will be dash because expense છે તો expense તો rupees માં લખાશે, liter માં નહીં આવશે. Clear these points? Remember this step and nothing. Okay, step યાદ રાખવાના છે. First step, goods sent જે કર્યું તે 10,000 liter, total amount 1 lakh. Then here we have to add a consignor expense and consignee expense. Okay, consignor આપણે જે total expense છે total expense એ લીધા, consignee ના પણ જે expense છે તે. Okay, અને એના તો જે rules છે તે જ. And here we don't have to find out proportional, total expense લખી દેવા because આપણે total goods લીધું છે, total expense લખી દેવા, and we don't have to find out proportional, total amount show કરવાની છે. And in a liter here it will be ડેશ. ઓકે, લીટરમાં શું આવશે? ડેશ આવશે. ઓકે, ક્લિયર ધીસ પોઈન્ટ? So first of all, do this. Now the normal and abnormal loss. Okay. So how much normal loss? How much abnormal loss? So normal and abnormal loss કેટલું છે તે? So here we have a natural causes ને કારણે 50 liter છે. So it's a normal loss. And this 100, it's our abnormal loss. So normal loss is 50 and abnormal loss is 100. So let's write 50 liter and 100 liter. Okay, આ લીટરમાં ચલો લીટરમાં લખીશું normal loss 50 liter and abnormal loss 100 liter. Okay, normal loss 50 liter, abnormal loss 100 liter. Now here amount. Okay, બંનેની amount. So remember, in a normal loss always there is a dash. Okay, normal loss માં જે amount આવશે તે always dash આવશે. Why? Because we know that this loss happened. ઓકે, ખબર જ છે કે આ લોસ થવાની છે, એને કારણે જ્યારે ગુડ્સ સેન્ડ કરે પ્રાઇસ એ રીતે જ લેવામાં આવે કે આપવામાં આવે છે. ખબર છે કે 10, 50, 100 લીટર તો ચાલ્યું જ જવાનું છે નેચરલ કોઝિસને કારણે, ગરમીને કારણે કે અન્ય કારણસર. એટલે એની કોઈ પ્રાઇસ ગણવામાં નહીં આવશે અને લોસ ગણવામાં જ નહીં આવશે, બીકોઝ એ થવાનું જ છે. તો એ લોકો પ્રાઇસ જ એ રીતે ડિસાઇડ કરી દે કે જે પ્રાઇસમાં એ અમાઉન્ટ કવર થઈ જાય. સો ધેટ રિમેમ્બર, ઇન નોર્મલ લોસ ધેર ઇઝ અ ઓલવેઝ ડેશ. ઓકે, રિમેમ્બર ધીસ પોઈન્ટ, ઓલવેઝ ડેશ. In abnormal loss there is a amount come because એમાં આપણે loss થાય છે 200, 3000 નો loss થવાનું છે. Okay, so what will be amount of normal loss? So here we get the amount in our calculation. Okay, આપણે જે calculation કરી છે, okay, from this calculation you will get the amount of abnormal loss. So here you can see that our abnormal loss is 220, but we didn't consider this 220. Actually, what is how much abnormal loss? Actually 1020. It is our actually abnormal loss. Actually we have take insurance so that 800 deducted and we get suffer a loss 220. But actually જે loss થયો છે એ તો 1020 નો થયો છે ને. આ તો ઇન્સ્યોરન્સ કંપનીએ ક્લેમ હતો એટલે આપણે 220 થયા છે, but actually આપણો loss કેટલો છે? 1020. Suppose if we didn't take insurance, then what will be our loss? Our loss 1020 કેવા છે ને. So consider this amount. Okay, remember, consider this amount as a abnormal loss. Okay, abnormal loss amount 1020. Clear? Just remember this point. Okay, so now we get the amount of stock now easily. First of all, goods and now you get idea about that. Then consignor expense and consignee expense. Then normal and abnormal loss, the amount of liter is given in question and their amount of rupees. So remember, normal loss there is a always dash and abnormal loss value you will get here. Okay, before insurance. Okay, insurance પહેલા જે amount આવે 1020, consider that amount. Okay, consider that amount before insurance. Okay, insurance પહેલાની જે amount આવે આપણે amount consider કરીશું. Remember that. So now complete this table format and you will get now the amount of stock easily. So here it will be added. So here we should add this. So here 10,000 and here 1,02,000. Then it is a less. શું કરવાનું છે? આ less કરવાનું છે. So here 9950. Here this same amount. After that abnormal loss ને પણ શું કરવાનું છે? less કરવાનું છે. So here less. So 9850 and here 1,02,000 માંથી we have to less this. So 1,980. Then consignee expense, here we add. Okay, plus minus में ध्यान रखो. So here we should add this. So 1970, it will be 102950. Okay, so remember this format. We have to prepare this format when normal loss is given. So we have to find out closing stock this year. But here still we didn't get the closing stock. હજી આપણે closing stock નથી મળ્યો. Now we get the closing stock. Now here what happened now? What we have this. Okay, આ શું છે તે? Here we have a liter 9850 and it's rupees 1,2950. So what it means? It means that we have a 9850 liter oil which value is 102950. Okay, what it means કે આપની પાસે જે actually liter છે હવે કેટલું છે? 9850, જેની વેલ્યુ કેટલું છે? 102950. Okay, we have a 9850 liter oil which value is 1,02,000 950 its value. But we want stock. Okay, હવે stock કઈ રીતે મળશે? Very simple. આટલું goods આપણી પાસે છે. હવે આ goods ને આપણે રવા થઈ દેવાનું. We sell the goods. So now write the amount of sell. Okay, કેટલું sell કર્યું છે? Only in liter. Okay, remember this format. મેં તમને કીધું બસ તમારે format યાદ રાખવાનું છે. Now write the amount of sell only in liter. Okay, only liter. કેટલા liter તમે sell કર્યું છે તે? So how much we made a sell? So here we sell here 5000, 3830 and 25. These are our sell. Okay. કેટલું sell થયું છે તે આપનું? Our sell 5830 then 3830 plus 25. So 5000 છે. Here 5000, 3830, 25, 8850. So here we sell 8850. So think practically. How much liter we have? A 98250. Okay, 98250, which value is 1,02,950. From that we sold this 8850. So common sense, still we have a 995 liter. Okay, આપની પાસે 9850 લીટર ઓઇલ હતું, એમાંથી આપણે કેટલું સેલ કર્યું? 8850. So it means it is our closing stock. તો આપની પાસે કેટલો સ્ટોક બચ્યો? 995 નો. Think practically. 9850 નો goods હતું, લીટર હતું, બરાબર? એમાંથી 8855 સોલ્વ થઈ ગયું. So we have a closing stock 995. Now how to find out value of closing stock? Okay, આ તો લીટર માં ખબર પડે એની વેલ્યુ કેટલી? Very simple. At last we have a 9850 liters, which value is 102950. Okay, આપની પાસે આટલું goods હતું, એની આટલી વેલ્યુ હતી. હવે એમાંથી કેટલો સ્ટોક બચ્યો છે? 995 સ્ટોક રિમેનિંગ. So what's its value? તો એની વેલ્યુ કેટલી આવશે? So its value is 10,399. Clear? જે goods બચ્યું છે 98250, એની વેલ્યુ છે 1,02,950. એમાંથી આપણે કેટલો સ્ટોક બચ્યો છે? 9,905. તો 995 માં કેટલા આવશે? So here you will get the closing stock 10,399. Look at here, 10,399. And nothing is remaining. If you close the account, here you will get the profit 41,850. And in a consignee account, the difference of BOD is 83931. So in this sum, we have learned only one new point, the last point of this chapter, that is consignment stock calculation when normal loss is given. And remember, this point as a short term, many times you will get this type of point in a book also, short sum. Okay, normal loss આપેલી હશે અને stock ની calculation કરવાની હશે. Okay, clear?